everyone. Assalamualaikum. I'm Teacher Zaida. Okay, so today I want to have one session with all of you, which is I want to talk about such a very important and also confusing topic in English, which is tenses. Right? That day I've already shared, and most of you did agree with me that tenses is mostly confusing. Okay, and for today I want to share about the tenses in general, but of course I'm not going to talk about all the tenses. As you know, in English there are 12. Can you see this clearly? There are 12 tenses. Okay, there are 12 tenses, and I'm not going to talk about all the tenses here, but I just want to focus on the difference between present perfect tense and also past simple tense or simple past tense. Okay, and you know that 12 tenses, okay, I just tell you briefly, the 12 tenses comprises of simple past tense. Okay, doesn't matter if you cannot see this clearly. Okay, simple past tense, past continuous, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous, and simple present tense, simple present continuous, present perfect continuous, and there are also future tense family, future tense or simple future, future continuous, future perfect tense, and also future perfect continuous. See? Wow, there are 12 altogether, but no worries, you don't have to know all. Actually, you know, as I said previously, it depends on the level. Okay, so now let's straight away focus on the difference between present perfect tense and also simple past tense. You know, do you know why I want to talk about these two tenses? It is because of, you know, these two tenses, it looks like, you know, it looks very simple, but actually throughout my experience, you know, um, there are lots of confusion. Okay, there are lots of confusion whenever the English learners or the students use these two tenses in writing. Okay, and okay, so first and foremost, let's refer to simple past tense. Simple past tense, I think most of you know this, right? Really aware. In fact, the year 6 students are very familiar, right? Simple past tense, you know that it is for action which already happened in the past, right? It's already finished in the past. And for simple past tense, normally you have to change the verb, right? From the present tense to past tense, and you have to add ed, right? For example, like the word play, you put or you change to played, right? What else? If decide, you change to decided. And also past tense, there are also the irregular, right? The irregular part, or the irregular form, where you have to change the whole word. For example, from the word write becomes wrote, take becomes took. Okay, that's about simple past tense. And as I said, simple past tense is for the action started somewhere in the past, right? And it's also finished in the past, right? Whereas present perfect tense, it is also started in the past, right? It started in the past somewhere somewhere in the past. Maybe the time is not specified, right? But what makes it different from past tense? Present perfect tense, it what we call it started in the past and it's also finished in the past, but the effect is still in present, or we can say that kesannya masih ada dalam masa sekarang, dalam masa present. Okay, itu yang membezakan. That's what make these two tenses a bit confusing. Okay, so for example, okay, if you refer to this one, I'm not sure whether you can read this or not. Okay, um, okay, so if you refer to this example, can you see this? Okay, if you refer to this example, we lived in Japan from 1995 to 1998. Means that live in Japan from 1995 to 1998 means that it's over. Now we do not live in Japan anymore. Okay, it's already over. Okay, it's a past, it's the history. But if you refer to present perfect tense, and okay, I forgot to tell you that present perfect tense, you have to form by using has or have plus the V3 or the past participle. Okay, the past participle. For example, the verb taken, done, what else? Played, and some more, right? Well, so this one is actually, as I said, it started in the past and it has the effect in present. Okay, for example, I've worked as a teacher since 2011. Okay, normally for present perfect, there are two words that we normally use with present perfect, which are since and for. Since mean semenjak 2011. Okay, same thing same thing goes to the word for. Let's say I've worked there for 2 years. Okay, so this one is for present perfect tense. So I'm not sure whether you are clear or not with with the difference. Okay, the difference, as I said, both action happen in the past, but for past tense, it's already over. It's already over. There's no connection with the present time. Whereas for present perfect tense, it's also started somewhere in the past, but it has connection with the present. Okay, I give you one simple example here. Okay, wait, I got to think. Okay, I have taken my dinner. Okay, this one is in present perfect tense. You compare with I took my dinner. I took my dinner. Okay, I took my dinner is past tense, where maybe you took, not maybe, it's definitely you took your dinner, is in the past. In the past means that there's no connection. Means that you let's say you took your dinner at 7 or 6 or 7 p.m. Okay, and now it's already, let's say 10 p.m. So 7 p.m. you took your dinner. Okay. But if you say I have taken my dinner, means that you are still full. You still could feel the effect of your dinner. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. And same thing goes to if you say I broke at or let's say Raju broke his leg. Raju broke his leg. What does it mean? Raju broke his leg maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Now Raju can run already. Okay, Raju is already okay. It means that there's no more injuries or bleeding or or swollen. Okay, which is what we call the effect from broke the leg. But if you say Raju has broken his leg, means that Raju is still not okay now. Okay, because the effect is still in present. Maybe Raju is still hospitalized. Okay, Raju is still badly we call still badly injured or what whatsoever. Okay. So these are the two things. Because why I want to talk about this, because sometimes students when they write, so they supposed to write what we call present perfect, but they write past tense. In fact, in talking, because sometimes you're not sure. Let's say you write an email, so you're not sure whether you're supposed to write I have submitted the email, or I have submitted, or I submitted the email. Okay, so I have submitted means what? Okay, I have submitted the email means you still cannot get the reply. You're still waiting for the reply. Maybe even though you have submitted 2 or 3 days ago, but you still can say I have submitted the email, because you are still waiting for the reply. Maksudnya masih ada connection dengan masa sekarang. Okay. Well, to actually for tenses, as I said, tenses is very tricky and also troublesome, right? And that's why this is my book. I know that some of you have got my book. I got lots of orders for this book, even though this is just like not that thick, but in this book I have compiled some confusions in English, including the tenses, including I think there are 2 or 3 what we call troublesome tenses which I've written here, termasuklah present perfect tense and past perfect. And one more thing, this book is it's very special because I write this in bilingual, bilingual, where the explanation is in bahasa. So mana yang agak susah nak faham, so ramai yang senang nak faham dengan buku ini, ya. Then teacher juga ada for tenses, also what? Yeah, this is also another. I'll just show you the cover, because this book is in e-books, ya, in PDF form. Ini pun ramai yang suka. Apa ni? Dia tulis ni bila ya? I think 2 years ago, I guess, or maybe 3 years ago. The English tenses, easy and effective approach, part 1. Why part 1? Because in this e-book, I haven't covered all the 12 tenses. I've just covered some tenses, if I'm not mistaken 5 or 6 tenses. But this is also we call favorite, ya, favorite by many, because dia macam teacher, kalau you nampak teacher hanya copy satu, ya. Teacher bagi dia mudah sebab teacher letak dalam dalam kotak, dalam bentuk table. So kalau like those yang got problem, so you just drill your children or you yourself by filling up the table. Okay, it's very easy and it covers all the, we call the positive form, the negative form, and also the question form. Semua ada ya dalam buku the English tenses easy and effective approach. Ya, memang easy and effective. Okay, dan for tenses, as I said, memang is a must. Okay, kalau nak master English, starting from the low level, the lowest level up to the advanced level, tenses, you know, is a must, right? Memang semua memerlukan kefahaman yang tinggi tentang tenses, right? And as I said, ini satu lagi, tapi this one ni dia lebih kepada mungkin untuk tutors ataupun ibu-ibu ataupun cikgu, ni memang sesuai sebab ini adalah teacher memberikan cara yang fun, yang fun untuk belajar grammar and vocabulary. Banyak cara yang sini yang menarik, ya, yang sesuai untuk dijadikan activities with children and also students. Okay, tapi kalau untuk tenses, dalam ni pun ada cara macam mana untuk membuat aktiviti dengan tenses. This is also such for me. I really embrace this because ini memang wholeheartedly, ya, I spend my time and my idea, okay, for this one. Okay, so just would like to share with you kalau if you want to learn more, as I said, ya, tenses, as for me, boleh, okay, with my online class, I intend starting from now on, I want to share as many videos as possible to give you know, like knowledge freely to all of you, but I think it's not enough kalau you betul-betul nak belajar and you want to master. Okay, so sometimes tu kita kena, not sometimes, kita memang macam teacher sendiri pun, you know that from my story, from my book, daripada budak kecil, I struggle starting from zero to hero, from scratch to hero. Okay, so boleh dapatkan, now teacher actually ada banyak buku ni yang digital, but itu teacher memang biasa bagi freely to students yang teacher pergi seminar, pergi bengkel. But for like posting, I do not post. I prefer to sell this online dengan ebook. So sekarang ada offer, ya, teacher offer this one, and also for the English tenses tadi yang ini. Okay, you can get this as cheap as 20 ringgit only for 2. And if you need this also, ada special price with these 3 ebooks. Okay, so boleh contact teacher, boleh PM me, ya, if you are interested with all my collections. Okay, so this is my number. Okay, boleh PM saja. Okay, so I think that's all I want to share with all of you in this video, and inshallah I have already promised myself that I want to do lots of sharing through videos, so that I can expand, I can share the knowledge throughout. So actually I'm very happy to do this, so please forgive me if I've done any mistakes here. So till then, assalamualaikum and bye bye.